예. 호그와트 속 숨겨진 보물 퀘스트 이어서 가도록 하겠습니다. 아서의 보물지도 랜드마크 찾는
I bet
거
if keep an eye
지금
on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobs. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
얘는 새로운 퀘스트야? 뭐야? 세 번째 랜드마크 뭐야? 찾아야 되는데? 얘는 또 다른 퀘스트인가?
Is everything all right?
Yes.
다른
I'm
퀘스트네요.
sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
왜?
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do.
이미 만났죠,
In
피부스.
fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
아니요, 그건 됐고 일단은 지금 퀘스트는 계속 이어서 세 번째 다이달로스 말고 호그와트 속 숨겨진 보물.
Revelio.
레벨을 잠을 때가 있네요. 응? 다 자물쇠? 다시 나왔네? 안뜰을 빠져나온 뒤에 위로 올라가는 계단실을 찾아야 된다. 위로? 안 됐고, 이거는
This stairwell looks promising.
But it's always so noisy in the
Revelio.
폴더가이스트 또.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure?
Really mastered that one, haven't you?
Revelio. Leviosa. Lumos.
이 그림이야, 이 그림이야.
Accio. Leviosa.
그림 움직이네. 잠시만요.
Lumos. Reparo. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa.
저 위에서 보면 달라지나?
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
야, 씨. 이렇게 봐야 돼. 오메.
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
예, 찾았네요. 아쇼로 계속 그림을 땡겨가지고 안으로 들어가면 됐네요. 신비로워, 신비로워. 로딩도 되게 짧아요. 예.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
쟤 누구야?
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small,
쟤도
You want
퀘스트
to speak with
네모네.
me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Ugh, well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
가 좀 착하게 가죠.
Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, To make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
어떤 식으로 위험한 식물?
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
이건 됐고 일단은 잠깐만요.
Corridor. Sounds intriguing.
네, 퀘스트들이 대량으로 쌓였죠. 요거 일단은 마무리 짓고 해결했으니까요. 네. 아서 플람리에게 돌아가세요. 네.
Revelio.
아, 더 위로 올라가야 돼? 다 왔네요, 이제.
I suppose in all fairness, one should
Huh,
be
yeah.
prepared for it.
My interest in herbology.
What have you learnt?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well,
Good.
on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
더 퀘스트 안 줘? 더 줘도 괜찮아.
Revelio.
If Weasley had seen them, they'd soon be out.
뭔가 의미가 있는 것 같은데.
I thought potions required precision. Transfiguring.
예, 일단 이거 하나는 처리가 됐고요, 이제. 천문탑에서 다이달로스의 열쇠를, 이거는 지도를 보고 가는 게 나을 것 같아요. 바로 앞이네. 계속 올라가면 될 것 같은데? 예. 올라가겠습니다. 뿅뿅뿅.
Revelio.
또 있네 이거. 오케이.
Levioso.
에비어서. 페이지.
Revelio.
자, 또 올라가시고. 더 올라가셔야 되네.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
더 올라가야 되나 봐요.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me. Revelio.
여기 아까
Where's the
봤던데.
cabinet? How do I get this key in there?
더 움직일 때 내려쳐야 되나요? 그런 식으로 뒤지고 돌려서 돼 있으면 내려치면 될 것 같은데 이렇게 되잖아요. 또 뭐 조정을 할 수가 있는 게 아니니까. 지나갈 때 쳐야 되나? 아, 늦어. 지나갈 때 안 되는 거
Well, that
같은데.
didn't work.
오, 생각보다 어려운데? 되게 움직이는 게 빨라요. 아따. 아이. 아.
Brilliant.
오케이. 오. 움직일
An
때.
old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
움직일 때 내려쳐야 되네요. 오. 방향은 상관없고 그냥 내려치면 되네요. 위를 지나갈 때.
Revelio.
어디 있니?
In my blood, my mother says. From her side.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
너 또 누구야? 그냥 지나가면서 얘기한 거야? 퀘스트는 아닌가 보네요. 아직도 여기 지도를 제대로 모르겠어요. 물론 빠른 이동도 있긴 한데요. 예, 뭐 그냥 달리고 있습니다. 뭐, 정말 아름다워요. 예. 이렇게 조금 제대로 된 게임을 만들어주면 좋겠는데 우리나라는 암울하죠. 뭐, 맨날 리니지 비스무리한 놈들 그냥 조악하기 짜로 없어요.
Were you
아,
able
밤이
to follow one
됐는데도
of
여기
the
있네.
Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Raven. Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
당신의 기숙사 상자에
Better keep an
넣으세요?
eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
꽤 멀리 아니네. 꽤 멀리 있진 않네. 약초화섬 말고 지금 기숙사 방이 있는 데다가 꽤 높은데? 이동.
This must be my house chest. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
엄청 찾아야 되네요.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
이거 퀘스트가 안 끝나네? 아니다. 호그와트 근처에 남은 기숙사 토큰 찾기 16개. 이거는 계속되는 퀘스트네요. 밤이어서 못 만나지 않나? 로딩도 나름 쾌적한 편이에요. 지금 너무 밤이니까요. 제노비아의 곱스톤 이거는 한번 찾아볼게요. 아이 되게
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
아, 50m 저 위에 있네요. 일로 갈까? 저 위에, 아쉬워. 조금 더 올라갈 수 있을까요? 아, 저기 계단이 있네요.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
체스, 여기네요. 두 개. 더 올라가야 될 것 같죠? 예, 더 올라가야 되네. 계단으로 올라가야 돼요? 계단 액션이 있네. 예. 잠깐만요. 29분 제가. 네, 이번 영상에서는 이 제노비아의 곱스톤 다 찾을 수는 있겠다. 아니야.
Revelio.
응? 더 낮게 있다고? 하하.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
저기. 예, 3개 찾았고요.
How nice to see you, my.
예, 탑으로 이동합니다.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
응? 여기 이렇게 낮게 있어?
Revelio.
이렇게 하나.
Accio.
응?
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
어?
Levioso.
레비오소.
Revelio.
계단이 생기네. 아, 열쇠 어디 내려갔었는데. 아, 복잡하네요. 일단은 열쇠 신경 쓰지 말고 먼저 곱스톤 먼저 해야 될 것 같아요. 예. 열쇠는 뭐 단숨에 퀘스트가 깨지는 게 아니라 16개를 해야 되는 거라 천천히 해야 되거나 아니면 나중에 해야 되거나 할 것 같고요. 응? 최고로 끝까지 올라가야 되나? 밖에까지?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Revelio.
응?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
자, 그리고 이제 하나.
Revelio.
저기 있다.
That's the last of Zenobia's
다
gobstones.
찾았어요.
I should go and see her.
제노비아에게 돌아가세요. 어디? 오, 멀리 있다. 내가 휴게실 가서 쉬지 않으면 애들도 밤에 안 쉬나?
Revelio.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I
찾아줬어요.
found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
개고생했어,
Common
개고생.
sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course, they are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
이렇게 마무리해줘도 되는 거야? 아, 9레벨 넘어가지 않았고요. 아까 열쇠 한 마리 돌아다녔는데 위로 올라갔는데
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
여기 예, 찾았는데요. 아, 아깝다. 이쪽에서 반대쪽 갈 때 순발력이 나이스. 굉장히 집중해서 눌러야 돼. 시간이 얼마나 남았죠? 39 분이니까 루칸 브래들리 주문 교환 연습 한번 해보도록 할게요. 쓸모없는 건 가게에 팔아야 될 것 같아.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
방이 3라운드는 못 깰 것 같은데.
Future champion coming through.
훈련용 인형.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a
많이
challenge.
어려우면 안 되는데.
Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
아. 이거를 써야 되네요, 이제. 실수. 인센디오 레비오스 3개를 다 걸려고. 다시.
Incendio. Levioso.
That's it.
다음.
Incendio.
콤보.
Nicely done.
Accio. Incendio.
와, 이거 되게 긴 콤보인데?
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
야, 이거 어렵다, 야.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
십 레벨 됐어요. 10레벨. 자동 저장이 된 거 같죠, 방금? 이 지금 교찬 지팡이 라운드 3를 제가 깰 수 있을까 모르겠어요. 더 강해져야 되는 거 아닌가?
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big
마지막
match
라운드.
today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
지금 뭐 어쩔 수 없고요.
Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
몇 명이서 하는 거야? 또
We
3명인가?
can make this a real victory.
That's the
4명이야. 음에.
Come on.
Incendio. Accio. Lose. Levioso.
안 돼. 예.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
지금은 말고.
I don't think so. Not right now.
Understandable. But don't take too long. We'll be waiting.
한 놈 잡을 동안에 공격받아서 죽는 거 보니까요.
Future champion coming through.
지도를 해서 회피 구르기를 사용해서 적의 공격을 피하는 거를 해야 된대네요. 지도 퀘스트를 하라고 하니까 얘 뭐야 또
Could you
다른
remind me
퀘스트.
how the Daedalian keys work
아이,
again?
When you spot
알아,
or
알아,
hear
알아.
a flying key, I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
일단은 영상은 여기까지 하도록 할까요? 아니면 좀 시간이 남았으니까 하도록 할까? 약초학 수업은 지금 가기 싫은데. 아니요, 오히려 약초학 수업을 가는 게 나을 수도 있겠네요.
Poor things if he does.
약초학 수업이 더 오래 안 걸릴 것 같은 느낌에. 이호. 야, 거대한 식물원이야?
How nice to see you.
예쁜이 선생님인가?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
맨드레이크 뽑아내기. 뽕.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and catch out the squirrel.
진짜 마법 수업 받는 것 같아요. 느낌.
Soil
너무
should
재밌다.
envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
유리 수리해야 되죠.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass. I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom.
피그 교수가 이상하다고?
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once you
10분에 받을 수 있나 보네요.
Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out?
깨무는 양배추.
To a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
니엔더.
Hello. Saw you on
Yeah?
your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And, Ravenclaws too. At least you did. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
아, 에런이 있네요. 아, 이건 이제 시약을 던지거나, 아, 이런 거.
Look at that.
아, 이렇게.
They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if
십자가
necessary.
채소라도 던져야 돼.
Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
뭐 아까 그 전투에서도 잘 맞으면 좋겠네요. 그럼 뭐 이제 딜이나 그런 걸로 깔아 옮겼으면 좋긴 한데 이런 거 도움을 받아도 나쁘지 않을 것 같아요. 관리교사한테 돌아가도록 하겠습니다.
Revelio.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
아, 이거 뭐 배우들 연기도 잘한 것 같아요. 아, 신경을 많이 쓴 게임이에요, 생각보다.
But those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
예, 일단은 여기까지 오늘은 플레이했습니다. 마법약은 다음에 이제 하면 되고 와가두에서 온 소녀 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 다음에 예, 그러면 오늘 영상은 여기까지 하도록 할게요. 서브퀘스트랑 뭐 식물학 수업 듣는 재미는 있었네요. 예. 진짜 수업을 듣는 것 같아요. 예, 뭐 그런 소소한 재미 즐거운 것 같습니다. 예. 그러면 다음 영상에서 계속 이어서 하도록 할게요. 안녕.